Imagine a life where less is more. Meet John, a successful businessman who was surrounded by clutter and chaos until he found minimalism. John was a man no different from many of us. He was ensnared in a web of his own making, a web woven from countless possessions and responsibilities. His life was a constant whirlwind of chaos, a never-ending cycle of acquisition and worry. He was successful, yes, but he was also overwhelmed. His house was filled to the brim with items he didn't need nor use. His calendar was jam-packed with commitments he had no real interest in. His mind was constantly racing, trying to keep up with the demands of his lifestyle. In essence, John was living a life that was full yet paradoxically empty. Then, one day, something changed. John stumbled upon an article about minimalism. It was a concept he hadn't given much thought to before, but as he read about the idea of living with less, something resonated within him. He saw a life less dictated by things and more driven by purpose and intention. So he started to embrace minimalism. He began to purge his life of the unnecessary, the clutter that had once overwhelmed him. He sold or donated items he didn't need. He declined invitations to events that didn't align with his values. And as he did, he felt a weight begin to lift. John found that with each item he let go of, he felt lighter. With each responsibility he shed, he felt less burdened. He began to see his life with newfound clarity. His home became a sanctuary, not a storage unit. His time became his own, not a commodity to be traded. His mind became calmer, clearer. John's life changed dramatically when he embraced minimalism. And it wasn't just about having fewer things or fewer commitments, it was about having more peace, more satisfaction, more control over his life. He found peace and satisfaction in a life less complicated by unnecessary possessions. He discovered the power of minimalism, and it transformed his life in ways he never could have imagined. But what exactly is minimalism? It's more than just getting rid of stuff. It's a mindset, a lifestyle, a philosophy. Now, let's dive deeper into this concept. Minimalism, in its most basic form, is the intentional promotion of the things we most value, and the removal of everything that distracts us from it. It's about clearing the clutter, both physically and mentally, to make room for what's truly important. But don't get it twisted. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It's not about living in a white-walled room with a single chair and a bed. It's not about having only 3 shirts and 2 pairs of pants. It's definitely not about denying yourself the things you love or enjoy. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Minimalism is about making space for those things. It's about eliminating the noise and distractions so you can focus on the things, people, and experiences that bring you joy and fulfillment. And this is where the beauty of minimalism really shines. It's highly personal and unique to each individual. For some, minimalism might mean downsizing their home and possessions. For others, it might mean decluttering their schedule, freeing up time to spend with loved ones, or on hobbies they're passionate about. Minimalism is not a one-size-fits-all philosophy. It's a tool that helps you identify what you value most and align your life around those values. It's about making conscious decisions rather than being led by impulses or societal expectations. In essence, minimalism gives you the freedom to define your own success, your own happiness. It allows you to break free from the consumerist culture that constantly pushes us to want more, buy more, do more. Instead, minimalism encourages us to seek less stress, less distraction, less waste, and ultimately, less dissatisfaction. So when you think about minimalism, don't think about it as a rigid set of rules or an unattainable ideal. Think of it more as a guiding principle, a compass that helps steer you towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Minimalism is about quality over quantity, about valuing experiences over possessions. Embracing minimalism can have profound effects on all aspects of your life. Let's dive into the sea of benefits that minimalism offers. It's like a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked, brimming with gifts that can transform your life. First, let's talk about reducing stress. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages to do more, buy more, and be more, the simplicity of minimalism is like a breath of fresh air. By stripping away the non-essentials, we can make room for what truly matters, eliminating the stress that comes with clutter and overcommitment. Imagine a life where your surroundings and schedule reflect peace and tranquility, rather than chaos. That's the beauty of minimalism. Next, we arrive at increased focus and productivity. By eliminating distractions and unnecessary tasks, we can focus our energy on the things that truly deserve our attention. This allows us to work more efficiently and productively. Think about it. When your workspace is clean and free of clutter, doesn't your mind feel clearer too? Then there's financial freedom. The minimalist lifestyle encourages us to consume less and save more. It teaches us to value experiences over material possessions. Over time, this can lead to significant financial savings. Imagine what you could do with the extra money: travel more, invest in your future. The possibilities are endless. Finally, minimalism can lead to a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction. By focusing on what's truly important, we can align our lives with our values and passions. This can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Picture a life where every decision, every action is driven by purpose. Sounds pretty amazing, right? So you see, minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about making room for more. More peace, more focus, more freedom, and more fulfillment. It's about stripping away the excess to reveal the essence. Minimalism can free you from the burdens of excess and allow you to live a more meaningful, fulfilling life. So, how can you start your own journey towards minimalism? Well, the path to minimalism isn't paved with deprivation, but rather with intentionality. It's not about owning less for the sake of less, but about making room for more. More time, more peace, more fulfillment. To kickstart your journey, let's start with decluttering. It's the most tangible aspect of minimalism, and often the most immediate. Scan your surroundings. What items do you see that you haven't used in the past 6 months? Start by questioning the necessity of these items. Do they serve a purpose? Do they bring you joy? If the answer is no, it might be time to part ways. Remember, the goal isn't to strip your life bare, but to clear out the unnecessary to make room for what truly matters. Next, shift your focus from possessions to experiences. It's easy to fall into the trap of materialism, where we measure our worth by what we own. But life isn't about the things we accumulate. It's about the memories we create. Instead of spending your hard-earned money on the latest gadget or fashion trend, consider investing in experiences that will enrich your life. Maybe it's a cooking class, a trip to a place you've always wanted to visit, or simply a day at the park with your loved ones. Lastly, reassess your priorities. Minimalism isn't just about physical stuff. It's also about decluttering your life from unnecessary commitments and distractions. Are there activities in your life that drain your energy more than they fuel it? Are there commitments that distract you from your true passions or goals? If so, it might be time to let them go. Remember, every yes to something is a no to something else. Make sure your yes is going towards what truly matters to you. Remember, minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It's about making mindful choices that align with your values. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and intention over mindless consumption. So go ahead, start your journey towards minimalism today, and discover the peace and fulfillment that comes with living a life of less. Minimalism isn't about having less, it's about making room for more. More time, more peace, more life. We've been on quite a journey today, my friends, uncovering the true power of minimalism. This isn't a journey that ends here. It's a continuous process of self-discovery and growth. We began by defining minimalism as not just a design aesthetic, but a lifestyle choice, a philosophy that encourages us to focus on what truly matters in life. It's about stripping away the excess, the distractions, the clutter, and honing in on the essential. By doing so, we make room for what brings us joy, peace, and fulfillment. We then delved into the numerous benefits of embracing minimalism. How it can help reduce stress, promote mental clarity, save us time and money, and even contribute to a more sustainable planet. It's about living intentionally, cultivating mindfulness, and finding contentment in simplicity. Next, we discussed some practical ways to start your minimalism journey. It could begin with decluttering a single drawer, unsubscribing from a newsletter, or simply saying no to a commitment that doesn't serve you. It's not about sudden, drastic changes, but small, consistent steps that lead to big transformations. So I urge you, take that first step. Embrace the power of less to have more. More time, more peace, more life. Minimalism is a tool that can assist you in finding freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from overwhelm, freedom from guilt, freedom from depression, freedom from the trappings of the consumer culture we've built our lives around. Real freedom. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Remember, the path to minimalism starts with a single step. Start your journey today.